Hi everybody. How are you doing? How was your day? So I'm coming on right now to do a little cozy Valentine's. I hope you guys are staying warm and staying comfortable. We got a little dusting of snow, but a lot of ice. It is really cold, so I'm home. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. I just had a little late breakfast, so after I finish this video, which hopefully is going to be really quick. I am going to make me a latte, a chai latte with almond milk and cinnamon and ginger with a little maple syrup in it for sweetener. And I can't wait to just to chillax on my sofa and just chillax, relax, just zen out and just have a moment where I can just clear my mind because it's been a crazy week. So grab your brushes, grab some makeup. Right now I'm sipping on some water, stay hydrating of course. So let's roll. Okay, so really quick, I decided to do some things that I had in my shop my stash sort of moment. So it's a shop my stash, cozy Valentine look, I guess you can say, but using some new, some old, some things you recognize. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my with the e.l.f. Soft Glam color corrector. I like this thing a lot. My under eyes need all the help they can get. Again, I do my makeup a lot different than other people, and I hope that doesn't scare you. But if you like that kind of thing where people do their makeup a lot different, then don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. It helps my little humble channel out, and I could use that. So I'm just putting that on. Let me grab my little lucky brush, little concealer brush. And this little brush I got on Amazon. It was like $6. Little concealer brush. I'm just going to tap that in. I already have a primer on, Hard Candy, and the blur, the block and blur. I have that one on, so let me finish tapping this out. Alright, so I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer. I figure I'll bring this back out in the trenches because I'm just kind of trying to use up some of my concealers, and I'm always using my L'Oreal True Match concealer, so I feel like I just ought to break it up a little bit. So I'm gonna put a little of that on. Okay, so I got that blended out. So I'm gonna use a not too old but a goodie foundation. I haven't used it since it came out, but I mean, figured out why not. So this is the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow Tint. I do like this foundation. I just have not grabbed for it because other new ones have been coming out. But I figured, why not? Let's just revisit it. This is just one lucky little pump. And because even though it's a snowy day, I mean, why not? Let's glow today just a little bit. This is not a problem. Oh, my goodness gracious. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing all right, staying warm and cozy with the family. I'm by myself. I don't have a sweetheart, but you know, that's all right. I can just chillax and be just as content, and I am. Very, very nice. Oh, I like that. Why don't I grab this more often? Very, very nice. Just use the pump. Kind of blend all this out. Very, very nice. Very nice. This is just a little tint of a coverage. I don't want too much. This enough to kind of cover, you know, all the little imperfections. As I'm sitting in the house today. So, you know, this is just me for me. You know, nothing wrong with that. Oh, I like that. We need to wear this more often. Okay, next up, I'm going to use my Rimmel Multitasker Stick Bronzer. Love this stuff. It's very creamy. We're not going to use very much. Just a little something to sculpt. Let's do a little bit like that. Just want to do like a nice little Valentine's Day sculpting. Let's put it around the nose, you know. Or I do a powder on the nose. Let's just do a little bit right there. Try to shape her out just a little bit. Okay, so let's go around the nose. Take the little end of my little brush here. This is also something I found on Amazon. It's sort of a dupe to It's Cosmetics brush. think the name of this brush I found on Amazon was Daltrey or something like that brand. You can just go on Amazon and just kind of scope them out. Scope them out on Amazon, but I'll try to either link or just kind of give you the name of the brush, and you guys can kind of look for that if you like to. I like duping scoopity dupes. Look at that. That just nicely warms up the skin. I'm in a different hairdo today, so hope you like that. Just a little bit. This product is very, very creamy, and it blends like a dream. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Like that. Okay, I'm just going to take the butt of my sponge with that bronzer, and there's nothing on the butt of this brush or sponge. And I'm just going to lightly blend that more into the skin, so it gives you such a little nice soft look, like a soft bronzing contour type moment. So it blends right into the foundation. And I'm going to take just a little bit of this, the edge of my sponge, and kind of blend out that little bit of a harsh line for the bronzer we did on our nose, because that just kind of sculpts it out. I like it. Doesn't look too harsh, but it looks really warm and just sculpted and bronzed. Nice little trick I always do. Okay, so do you guys remember kimchi powder? You guys may remember this shea powders and stuff. I had this in my my little display of things I wanted to try and see if I want to keep or not. But I remember this powder being a very, very good powder, and it's the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. This is the set and bake powder. So I don't do any baking, but I mean I do use it. But it's been a while since I have used this, so I wanted to bring it back out, and I wanted to kind of test it out, see if I wanted to keep it or not. This is the shade Suntan Bronzer. It's the PPP Powder Puff Pass number 5. So this is the suntan one. This was sent to me when I was in the Ipsy prescription. So I'm going to use a little bit in the cap and a cap tap. And we're just going to set under our eyes. I don't know if you guys still use this or not. Let me know if you do. But I wanted to kind of bring it back and feel like, why am I not using this again? And since I'm doing like a little cozy Valentine's, I kind of wanted to use it again. It is January 30th, I'm filming this, so I just finished another video last night trying the NYX foundation and stuff like for other products that I had already of NYX. So be lookout for that. I don't know which one I'm going to upload first, but this one right here is just Shot Mustache. I really like that foundation. It's really nice. That NYX brand is really a good brand. I've used them before, but it's been a minute, so I'm glad that they have a new foundation, because I had the blurring foundation, which maybe I'll use that in another video as well. Just try to use all their new stuff with the old stuff and do a Valentine's Day with that as well. So I have a few Valentine's Day looks I'm going to be sharing on here with you guys until Valentine's, and just kind of give you different looks with different palettes that I have. Alright, this is very, very pretty. It's giving me a nice little set on my eye. It's not like brightening, but it's really pretty. I might keep it, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me just do the rest, and I'll be right back. Okay. So I just finished setting my face with the L'Oreal Infallible loose setting powder. This one here. That's one I just finished setting my face with. So that's done. I'm gonna do my brows. I don't know if it's my concealer because it's so old, or it's just the powder. The powder's really nice, but I think my concealer with this, I don't know if it was just too orangey or it didn't cover enough. I don't know, but I'm going to try to test this powder again with another concealer and see if it was either the concealer that's old, because I haven't used that one a little bit, but I do love it because it is a good full coverage. But I might just need to buy another one, but I'll keep an eye on it. But this one, I'm going to check and see, but I do like this powder, so it is brightening and everything, but this kind of helped it a little bit. So I'm going to do my brows really quick. And I'm getting all dusty and makeup-y already. Let's see. Okay, so I just did my brows a little bit with this little Amazon brow pen that I've been currently using and loving. But I wanted to try this Dollar Tree out, Marie Claire. I have used this in a video beforehand, but this is their eyebrow and hairline powder. I wanted to give this a try again, so I'm just taking a little bit here, and I'm going to use this dark shade here. I'm loving a little bit of like Marie Claire stuff from Dollar Tree. They make really awesome stuff. Let me bring it in. So I don't have very much brows, but I want to try to do a little something here. See if that would actually give me a brow-like situation. So just doing a little bit right there. Kind of do a pen and then do a little brow, like powders. So kind of giving me a little bit of a brow, because I don't want to do too much because I don't have a lot to begin with. So I think that looks okay. At least a lifelike anyway with the non-existing brows that I do have. So, especially for Valentine's Day, I don't want to look like a hot mess, but you don't want to look like you went a little crazy with a, you know, a marker of some sort. Alright, kind of brush that through the powders, give it something to stick on. Okay, let me straighten up that little bit right there. And not bad. I'm liking it so far. Okay, I like that. A lot better. A lot better. Kind of just, I did a little light powder over them, so it just kind of brings them to a nice little forte, like a good brow moment. Okay, so I'm going to do a little eyeshadow. Let's see what I got. Can't go wrong with the little Dollar Tree eyebrow thing. This is not bad. I've never done my brows with powder before, so just like second time doing it. It's not bad. Okay, so really quickly, I don't know how we're gonna do this, but you guys know I've talked a lot about Amazon products and stuff like that. I love Amazon, but I'm also like looking out for dupes or similar products. So Natasha Denona has her I Need a New Palette. Everybody went crazy for it at the time. I could not afford it, and I'm always looking for dupes or something similar. Well, on Amazon, I did find a brand called Lamora. It's Lamore, or I'm sorry, Lamora, Lamora. So they have eyeshadows there online on Amazon. This is what the packaging looks like. So it's called Nude Eyeshadow Palette. So it's kind of the similar situation to her palette, to Natasha Denona. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So this is what the color scheme is looking like. Oh, sorry about that. So her palette is kind of like warm and cool colors here. And this one that has a mirror. So excuse me for my little table right there. But you guys get the colors. So it has like really warm, I want to say like mauve colors and deep tones like that. So if you're on Amazon, look for that name, Lamora Nude Eyeshadow Palette. I have this one. I have one that's called Attraction Palette, I think it's called. And that looks like her Glam Palette. There's another one that she has that's the Bronzer Palette. There's another one by this brand also that is like her bronze, like a bronzy palette. So I have 3 of these now. So when I can't get the real thing, you got to do something similar. So by all means, if you have the real Natasha Denona, grab that and do like your ideal comfy, cozy colors here. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to do, because my palette probably is a little bit different than yours, but then I think some of the colors are the same setup. So I don't want this to be too long, but I want to give like a nice sultry Valentine's type, you know, cooler tones, but like mauve tones, you know. I'm going to take this one called Toasty. She has different names here. So I'll just call out the names if you ever decide to get the palette. I don't know how long this is going to go. So let's do this. I'm going to take this right on the... Oh, running out of storage. Okay, so I'm running out of storage. I am going to just do this eye really quick and I'll be back with you. Okay, really quick, this is what I got so far. So this is giving me what I'm looking for. I needed a little softer pink, so I had to dip into another Profusion palette from the Smoky palette. You guys know. So this may be another look I might do, but I'm going to try to spread out these kind of looks here because they're both cool tone. But I was looking for my mauve palette from Profusion and I could not find it. It's like I hid it from myself. But this is the overall tone. I just used a really shimmer space color right there. A really softer tone for the shimmer. And it's very soft and very nice. So I'm going to find a black liner and we'll see if we can do a little smudgy at the bottom. I don't know yet, but this is what we got so far. Love it. Okay, so I decided just to finish the whole look before I had to go. So really quick, I'm just tell you what it did finish doing. So the two eyeshadows that I wound up using, which you guys know, I did use this here. This is like a similar situation to Natasha Denon's I Need a New Palette. I used a few shades in here, including a very dark color that's in here as well. Let me show you. Okay, there we go. That little dark shade right in the middle. I used that, and I just used it really further in part of my eye right through here, and just smoked my eye out. And I did use this really deep or really light, oh goodness gracious, this really pinky shade right there. It's really a nice cool tone pinky shade. I did use that on the inner corners. I did say I did use this palette just for the shimmer, soft shimmer over my eye, but I did mix two shades to kind of give me that flare that I wanted. Let me open that up for you. Okay, so I did use, let's see, can I hold it like that? Girls working it out here. I did use these two shades here, the dark purple and that little shimmer shade. These two right there. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but just those two, that one and this one. I did mix those two in the back of my hand and kind of made a little shade. And I just kind of did that right on the inner corner of my eye right there. Nice soft shimmer. I can work with that. I did a little, just a little light color from here, just that little white tone on the board of my brow line. That was it. I did like a brown and black liner on my eyes. I had a liquid brown liner, and then I smudged that out, and then I used the black powder from in there, just kind of went over it and just kind of stamped it on, smoothed it out. That's what I have. My mascara, I used the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal. This is the waterproof one. I did one coat and let it dry for a little bit, and then I just did like another little small coat just to lift a little bit more where I wanted it. But my lashes are doing really well. They're not dropping. They're really curly, but they just gave me a little lift and almost like doll-like eyes. I don't know if you can tell, but I loved it. I'm loving the look. This mascara kind of is kind of up in the air. I'm still working with it. Still trying to see if I like it or don't like it, but really it only takes one coat with this one, so not bad there. So the bronzer I used was a Dollar Tree one. Also, this was from La Mercerie. I think, honestly, this brand is really, really nice from Dollar Tree. This is the shade Sunlight Bronzer, and, well, that's from, that's the name of it. It's the Sunlight Bronzer, and this shade I have is Toffee, what are you, Toffee Embrace or something like that. Oh my God, they write them so small. But it's a little deeper shade, like a little tawny shade. It's a really pretty bronzer. I have that sort of just really setting the bronzer that I had. I don't know if you guys can really tell. There we go. Just a little bit of that. I use that. But all the stuff I will use, that I will tell you is that it's going to be linked, or just I will just tell you what I use on my face for the rest of it. But this is the look. We'll tell you the lip combo. I just used really a brown lip liner from Mora, and I did use my NYX pencil in shade Pinky, like a little pink plum shade. I did mix that on my lip. I also went in with just a little bit of this L'Oreal lipstick. I don't know if you guys know of these. I'm sure you do. This is their little lipstick. It's almost like it's a lipstick, but it's a matte lipstick, but it does stay for a long time. So I just did a very light covering of that. And then I used my satin lipstick from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade, this is in the shade Disco Rose. So I just had that little bit on the Cupid's bow, and like really just smudged it down in the middle of my lip, and did that. and that's what I got. So I will kind of write down everything in the description box what I have on my face, and this is the look. I really hope you like. I'm sorry to keep you too long. It's about 20 minutes right now. So this is going to be like one of many looks for like a nice, I don't know what you call it, like a nice Valentine's Day look, like a cool tone, smoky, like short mustache, Valentine's Day look, little smoky kind of look if you like. So I will see you in another video. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and just give it a thumbs up if you like stuff like this, okay? I'll try to do a little bit better. I'm working on the lighting, folks. I'll see you guys later. Bye.